Okay. Ah, Welcome back, guys, to the channel. My name is Tendie. If you don't know me already, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Welcome to all the reality that you're going to be facing and just good vibes in general. I'm really excited, actually. I'm very excited. I'm very grateful for all the positive comments that you guys had on the part 1 video. I'm so excited and I'm really humbled that, somebody found this video really helpful. Somebody was reminded of some things they were kind of forgetting. So thank you so much for all the positive comments. Thank you to the people that, subscribe for more. There's going to be so much more in store. And thank you for just being kind in the comment section and everything. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing with your friends and family. I really appreciate it. Please continue to do that. And I really do hope that, these types of videos, especially, they reach somebody, because I feel like some people needed to hear this. Anyway, without wasting more time, I'm gonna get straight into it. So I'm doing part 2 today of 20 things I learned in my early 20s, and I'm going to go from number 11 up until 20, right? So number 11, do not settle. Do not settle in relationships. Do not settle in any way, in your academics, in your career, in whatever you're pursuing. Don't settle for mediocrity, because I feel like a lot of people do that a lot. You're kind of just like, you know what, I'm okay being average, even though you know that you can do better. Don't settle. You know that you can achieve a certain certification in your job. You know that you have the ability to push those grades higher. You know that you have the ability to study harder, but you're getting comfortable and you're just like, you know what, I'm really not going to push. I'm okay where I am. Don't settle. Don't settle for mediocrity. Push yourself harder. It will be more satisfying for you than the regret of always knowing that, you know what, if I had pushed a little bit more, I could have even achieved this and that. So please don't settle, okay? Number 12, it's okay to change your mind and for others to change their mind. Oh my gosh. I feel like most of us, we feel stuck in our ways, or we feel like we should follow that path that we said that we were going to follow before. But it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to feel okay, I don't feel this way anymore. For example, with me, when I started, even when I was in high school, actually, when people used to ask me, obviously I knew that, I wanted to do medicine and everything like that. But when people asked me what I wanted to specialize in, I was on that, I want to become a neurologist train. I was definitely on that train. And I remember in my first or second year, I was just I kind of felt okay, I think I need to stick to this. I need to show people that, I'll stick to what I always said I wanted to be. But the truth is that it's okay to change your mind. I do not want to specialize in neurology. I do not enjoy it. I do not have a love for it. And it's okay to change my mind about it. And I think that way, a lot of you guys, I know that especially in your early 20s, you feel this. You feel that, okay, you've told your parents or, everybody around you said, oh, when she grew up, she always said she wanted to be a pilot. Oh, he always said he wanted to be a doctor and this. And you grow up and you change your mind. Now you want to do something else. Now you want to become an engineer. Now you want to become, I don't know, whatever you want to become. Now you want to do fashion. Now you want to do culinary. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to feel different. Those things that you talked about when you were a child, you have grown now. You have felt the world now, and you know what your passions and your desires are. It's okay to change your mind about it and pursue that to the best of your ability. And if you allow yourself to change your mind, then you can help other people around you to accept what you have decided to do, because you respect it and you believe in it. Okay, number 13. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have heard the saying before several times, but that's the actual truth. If you fail to plan, you're literally planning to fail. plan your next move, plan your day, plan, the things that you have for the future. Because if you're planning them, you're thinking about them. If you pray, you're gonna pray about these things because they're in the future. Have a planner on your phone, or even like a book if you prefer, things that are like handwritten down. Plan the things that you want to do, that you want to achieve, because it helps you to meditate on them and to kind of change the plan, make it better, tweak it here and there. So honestly, whenever I didn't plan things, they didn't come to pass, I would forget about it, or I wouldn't be able to execute it as well as I would have when I have planned it out. And so I'm really big on planning. And I remember my mom always used to tell me, because growing up, even as young as like when I was in junior school, in primary school, like in second, third grade, my mom like would instill in us that you make a timetable for your homework. So at this time you're going to do English, at this time you're going to do Shauna, at this time you're going to do math, and that, and it's like in here. So she kind of groomed that planning thing in me, that I can't start my semester without actually knowing that, okay, so I'm going to do this and do this and do this. Even if I'm planning maybe like a gathering, there's like, it's all like planned out. Okay, there's gonna be so many people. Okay, if I want a theme, there's gonna be this theme and all that. Planning is good. Don't hesitate to plan. If you're not good at it, try to just write down your thoughts or put them down in your notes on your phone or something like that. It really helps. Number 14, do not project or allow people to project onto you. Now, projection. Honestly, I think, yeah, we all do it, right? So, for example, you might have your own insecurities about, let's say, for example, maybe the way you talk. You feel like you're not confident, right? So everything that you say, because of your lack of confidence, you're going to start projecting onto other people, that they think that you're not clear enough when you talk, or you're not loud enough when you talk. You're projecting your own insecurities. So stop projecting. Stop thinking that other people are out there busy thinking about the things that you're thinking about yourself. Nobody cares, actually. So stop projecting your insecurities onto other people. Hear what they are saying, not what you think that they are saying. Secondly, don't allow people to project onto you, whether it's how they think or their mindset or their own insecurities onto you. And you start to, when people project that on their own insecurities onto you. So for example, if you're really like a quiet person and things like that, right? And this is just how you do your things, or you dress a certain way that you like and that's comfortable for you. But somebody else, they feel like they're not, dressing to perfection. They will start to project that onto you, and they're like, I think you need to dress a little bit different, or you need to be like, I don't know, you need to be out there or something like that, because they feel that, okay, like, how dare you be quiet when I'm talkative? How dare you dress like this when I dress like this? Don't allow people to change you and to project whatever insecurities they have onto you. Be yourself. Do you. Dress the way you dress, think the way you think, express yourself the way you express yourself, and don't allow what other people feel about themselves to start to change how you feel about yourself. Number 15, your friends, your family, your partner, they're not your therapist. Did you hear me? I said your friends, your family, your partner, they're not your therapist. I think that there's a lot of ruined friendships, relationships, and things like that, because we become so expectant of these people to give us support that they are not capable or even equipped to give us. You are expecting your friend to be a therapist, and you're bearing all your traumas onto them and expecting them to have an answer, because that's what being a friend is. That's what being, someone's partner is. And I watched like a small video, and I was like, oh shoot, I never realized this. So there was a really old couple married for like decades, over like 50 years, and they were asked a question, so what's this special secret to marriage, and they were like, know that your partner is not your therapist. If you have issues, if you have traumas that you have from your past that you need to deal with, go and talk to a therapist. If you're a husband and a wife, if the burden is too much, let's say for example the wife is a stay-at-home mom and you guys need a date night, you need some time to yourself, get a nanny. Stop putting that burden on your partner. Oh, you're not doing enough, you're not taking care of the kids, you're not running around enough. Get a nanny and get some time for you and your partner. You get what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shoot, all those things that you're expecting other people to be taking care of for you because they are your family or they're your friends or they're your partner, this is that. Go talk to somebody who is equipped to help you and save your relationships and save yourself and actually discover the things that are problematic about you. And you will be able to see that sometimes you are being too much and they are just failing to cope. It's not that they are not able to help you. Number 16, it's okay to take a break because the world will live. You get what I'm saying? Those people that you're worried about, they will survive. So it's okay to take a break. It's okay to have some you time. It's okay to tell your friends, hey guys, I'll see you. I need a break. It's okay to take a break. I know we live in this fast world where everybody is expected to be doing something. You need to be a go-getter. You need to have your hands here and hands there. You need to have multiple streams of income. You need to have everything working out for you. And it's now like it's just a better of us, trying to look like we have it all more than actually having it all. Yeah, you'll look like you have it all materially. You have the dream job, you have the dream car, you have the dream lifestyle, and yet when you go back home, you're dying inside because you're depressed and you're stressed and you're feeling down. Take that break when you need it. It's okay to take a break. Like, the world will survive. You're not really leaving much behind, to be honest, by taking a day break or a week break from whatever it is that you're doing with your life. Number 17, accept failure. I remember in high school, when we used to do like speeches and debate, I was into all these things. We always used to say, oh, failure is success is failure after failure without losing hope. And we just used to say it over and over, and maybe we didn't really process the meaning. But I think in my early 20s, I got to actually realize that. And I realized that the less scared I was of failing, the more courageous and brave I was at trying out new things, because I was just like, well, what's the worst that can happen actually if you fail? You're not gonna die. And I feel like if it's not gonna kill you, then it's most definitely going to make you stronger. So I think don't be scared to fail, because if you're not scared to fail, then you have the courage to try. So don't be scared of failure. Failure is a part of life. You fall down, you get back up, you get back even better. So don't be scared, and accept those failures. Number 18, what you feed yourself will surely come out. Hello? Am I speaking to somebody here? What you feed yourself will surely come out of you. If you're feeding yourself nonsense, all those little things you're watching on your phone, on your computer, that's gonna come right out of you. So it's just another case of, bad company corrupts good character. So what you're feeding yourself is definitely going to come out of you. If you're constantly watching people that are swearing up and down, you're going to swear. If you're surrounding yourself with company that practices a certain habit, you're gonna get that habit too. That's literally it. What you put in here comes out of you. Number 19, well, it's actually bad company corrupts good character. So be very watchful of the company that you keep. Be very critical of the energies that you expose yourself to. I think I really learned that, and I learned that it's okay for me to feel this way. It's okay for me to filter who I want to surround myself with, because it's my responsibility to protect my energy. It's my responsibility to keep the company that's going to encourage me to be the person I'm trying to become. So it made me more selective and more careful about how much I expose myself to different kinds of company, because I'm trying to build myself and to become a certain person. So I really learned that in my early 20s, that, you know, bad company does corrupt good character. No matter how good or how strong you feel your morals are, definitely surrounding yourself with people who don't have the same moral standards, who don't have the same beliefs as you, is going to corrupt your character eventually. And lastly, number 20, last but not least, say no to drugs. Okay? I know that the early 20s are the time that you're going to try all these different kinds of things. And yeah, and I'm sorry to all the parents like who might watch this, but it's the truth. We are trying out these different things out here. And the truth of that, it's drugs, it's all kinds of things. We know, all the people in our early 20s, and you know, we know. And what I will encourage you is that don't open like these doorways, because for example, weed, I know it's very socially acceptable and things like that, but I want to remind you guys that it is a gateway drug. So it will start with the weed, and addiction is knocking at your door. And I have watched like things like as harmless as weed actually be really detrimental to some people, to some lives, to futures, to, you know, mental health, and so many other things, your pocket, financially, all these things. This is what addiction does. Overdoing anything is not good for you. So truly, as much as possible, say no to drugs. Like, don't open yourself up to something that can literally destroy you. And if you have time, please watch Soft White Underbelly on YouTube, and you'll actually realize that it's not going to be, you know, some random person who's going to become the addicts that you see. It's just regular people who had regular lives, who were brought up well, and obviously a lot of people who suffered through traumas and stuff that eventually, you know, ended up really addicted, and, you know, their lives like falling off completely. So I want to encourage you guys to continue to learn, to continue to try to avoid some of the mistakes that I've made, you know, and thank God I survived and I'm still growing. Please take care of yourselves, and feel free to subscribe to the channel, follow me on my socials, share this with your friends and family if you feel like they are going to benefit from it, and there'll definitely be more. In my next video, I'll be talking about self-love 101, so stay tuned for that, and I hope to see you next time. I will be uploading like weekly, I think between Wednesday and Thursday, so I hope to see you guys soon. Take care of yourself, spread love, spread positivity. Bye.